Looks like we're stuck in a cave. In your heart shall burn. Find a way forward. Do we have any sort of map of this? Oh. Ooh. Well, clearly that's my goal. In your heart shall burn. Haven is destroyed. Find a way forward. So Haven's just gone. We've just flat out lost our home at this point. And I've got no party members with me that I can see of oh, this is the tunnel. Right? I assume this is the path that everyone else evacuated out of? So maybe I'll find someone else in here. I don't think I'm currently have a good way.
There.
Hook.
There.
So what do we have immediately? 2 despair demons and 2 wraiths. Something in the front, I think. I think there's something in the front. I can't quite see it, but they're all level 7, which isn't too bad. I think I can do this. Come here, motherfuckers. Mark of the Rift. You gained the Mark of the Rift, a focus-based ability. Focus is a new stat, okay? I've had items before that increases your total focus, and I was wondering what the fuck that meant. Mark of the Rift causes massive damage and can even kill some enemies instantly. Is it on my quick bar? Mark of the Rift is a focus-based ability. Focus is a resource gained each time someone in your party deals damage. Each party member has a personal focus meter, but all party members gain focus when a single member causes damage. So where's Mark of the Rift? How do I press square to use Mark of the Rift? Oh, you replaced one of my skills with it. That's rude. You just casually replace a skill that I'm already using? What if I wanted to shield bash during this fight? Fine, though. Mark of the Rift. It just covers this area in general? Okay. I guess I win. Yeah, that was a beautiful 6 experience. Let's go ahead and fix what they just did to me, though. First of all, shield bash is supposed to be on square. Don't confuse me. Do I have a... Okay, R1 is the thing I'm not currently using, so Mark of the Rift to go on R1. There we go. And hey, they're smart enough to make it so the Mark of the Rift is... Oops, I put it on the wrong spot. Shield wall is R1. Mark of the Rift is LR1. There we go. So many skills to keep track of. I'm actually out of slots now, unfortunately. At least they're smart enough to make Mark of the Rift a disabled ability so the AI doesn't use it on its own. Hey, I'm almost level 11. That's good. Little piece of loot here. What do we get? Frost Essence. So, I've heard people refer to the game that I've played so far as being basically the prologue, so I guess this game's going to open up quite a bit now that I have access to this area. What is going on? So we have 3 different paths we can take, do we? What am I going to find down here? Or is it a dead end? That's a dead end. Yeah, I can't jump up there. Okay. I can't use any abilities for some reason. It won't let me... That's a bummer. I like to use my shield charge to get around... Oh, they're both dead ends. Fine. I like to use my shield charge to get around faster in this context, but they won't let me use any abilities. Oh, that looks promising. Yeah, I want to... I certainly want to go out there. I guess it's time to slowly die. I'll head towards the light source. I assume that's an intended marker. Yep, there goes the fire. I was wondering how the fire was even persisting in this setting. Did everyone make it out? This actually feels like the end of Journey. I guess spoilers for Journey. Whoops. Ah, there's wolves out here? I hear that. Now it's the gray. Who the hell camped out here, and how did they make a campfire stand for food that is that well supported that it's still staying up in all this wind? I call bullshit. All of my immersion is destroyed. How far along are we now? Like halfway? Third of the way? They probably only make me walk a little bit though, and then throw me forward again through a loading screen. They're being cinematic. This is really thick snow, by the way. Like knee height. This is no joke to walk through, especially in heavy armor. Walking through snow is an exhausting experience. Living in California, I get to have snow 2 hours away and beaches 2 hours away. Kind of weird. Wow, we climbed straight up the side of this hill. That's impressive. We're about to go through a threshold where hopefully things get better. Are we reaching the top right now? It looks like we're kind of reaching the top. Everything should be a bit better at this point. Holy crap, this is painfully slow. Nice effect though on the snow crumbling. Except it...
Embers. Recent.
Who had time to camp up here? I thought we were escaping from a war. Or maybe that was the attacking army that was camping up here earlier. So it looks like both the mages and the Templars were about to be under control of the old one, the ancient one or whatever. And so whoever you choose to side with gets saved from that organization and the other one gets killed by you. So that was, we just killed the leader of the Templars that I saved in the previous file. Keep moving.
There! It's him!
Thank the Maker!
Just barely made it. You guys better have fucking chicken soup for me.
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Haven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
If they're arguing about what we do next, I need to be there.
Another heated voice won't help, even yours, perhaps especially yours. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen him return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course, and the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
You saw Corypheus? What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens?
Scripture says magisters to winter servants of false-souled gods entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as darkspawn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin. If even a shred of it is true, all the more reason Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
Corypheus said he found only corruption and emptiness. Nothing golden.
If he entered that place, it has changed him without and within. The living are not meant to make that journey. Perhaps these are lies he must tell himself, rather than accept that he earned the scorn of the Maker. I know I could not bear such.
Whatever the rest of you say, I felt no divine aid at the Conclave or Haven. The struggle ahead seems mine alone.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long, and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. Bear your blade and raise it high. Stand your ground, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day the dawn will come. Faith may have yet to find you, but it has already found them.
A word. A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause, or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is elven. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived, nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
All right. What is it, and how do you know about it?
They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic. Corypheus may think it Tevinter. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
This whole mess is confusing. I can see how elves might be an easy target.
History would agree, but there are steps we can take to prevent such a distraction. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. scout to the north. Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
Well, that'll be a harder freaking castle to siege, won't it? It's on, everything's just sheer cliffs.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus. What drew him to you?
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it. You.
I don't know what to say.
Say that you will not make me regret this.
If you're not sure, why do it?
Because I believe this is what was meant to be. That without you, there would be no Inquisition. What it means for the future, how you lead us, that is entirely up to you.
I will lead us against Corypheus, and I will be an ambassador. I'm a Qunari standing for Thedas. The Inquisition is for all.
Wherever you lead us. Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? So this is where it begins.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do we do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Someone out there must know something about Corypheus.
Unless they saw him on the field, most will not believe he even exists.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Celine had been assassinated.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with Guardian soldiers.
If you shut your mouth and opened your eyes, you'd see that the Inquisition is our one hope.
Wait. I'm sorry, I need to take a look at that. What quest did I just get unlocked? Okay, so Skyhold, find the war room, find the blacksmith, goodie. I saw something else though, collections. Is it in here? No? Thrones. You can collect 21 thrones for to customize your... Oh wow, yeah, you can just customize this whole place. Weird. I got a kick out of thrones because I assumed that meant that, like, am I gonna go conquer 20 more kingdoms really quick? Because that seems like a long ass game. Granted, this is a long ass game so far. But who did Varric bring is what I'm wondering. There's a number of people I can think of from the first game. Let's see. I think it's safe to it's safe to overwrite the save we made in the middle of the battle because I don't plan on going back into the battle right now. What's going on around here? There's a fast travel location. Don't need that. The Undercroft. There's some quest. I have some new quest that requires 20 power. Speak with Jesus Christ. There's just so many things popping up right now on the screen. So what do I have? Welcome to Skyhold to find the blacksmith. Find the war room. Go to this question mark. How many things are around here? Leliana, Solus, and Dorian are all in one group over here. Next to Helsma? This is gonna be a lot to take in, isn't it? From the ashes. Speak with Varric on the battlements. I feel like I should prioritize that one. Because it involves meeting a new character, potentially. So what's the best way to go there? Is to go right here, I think? Does this open? Sure does. I'll talk with whoever I see along the way, too. What is that? Oh, it's Josephine.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force. Leliana reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Does Celine know about the threats against her? Can we send word?
I've sent messages to the Empress, but it's impossible to know if she's received them. I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor.
So we're going to want to meet with the Empress in order to try to prevent her assassination. This is an interesting plot point because the Empress's assassination is tied to my mage's storyline. I don't think that came up as a plot point at any point when we dealt with the Templars in my alternate history sort of series I did for 4 episodes. Oh yeah, Cola's here somewhere too. We have a lot of different quests just popping up. Like more than I can possibly even comprehend. We're going to have a lot to deal with, aren't we? Oh! This apparently takes me to the war room. Go to the war table to aid Empress de Leon. And there's a question mark here. So that's where the war room is, but how do I get to... The question is, how do I get to Varric? So we must have to go all the way down here. Varric's upstairs, so I assume I have to go somewhere around here and fast travel down. But I don't think I can get over there without going through everyone else, unfortunately. So my only choice at this point is to backtrack. And I'm pretty sure if we summon the War Council, that's just to leave the area altogether. And I'm not ready to do that yet. I want to investigate what the hell is going on throughout all of Skyhold. We have a brand new base of operations now for me to check out. This place really needs to get cleaned up. So is there supposed to be... I can't use this door at all? There was another door back here. I think this is how you meet the blacksmith? Oh, it's a separate area, it looks like. Nope, that was quick.
Now, what did they make down here, and what can I make?
The Undercroft, cataloging Skyhold, Undercroft editions. Difficult, to be clear. We can add all the equipment our backs can bear, but structural changes are best avoided. With new walls and such, you need anchors to tie in the stone, which means excavation, and I wouldn't go messing with the Undercroft. Seems like it was built to purpose, whatever that was. The whole keep has settled on top of it. It's weathered some serious heat and pressure. There are spots that feel like the inside of a forge. Large spots. No idea what that means. It's as solid as you get, so fill it full of tools and toys, but there's a dwarven name for someone who tries to change an old build like that. Sodding Fool. Structural evaluation of Lord Adar's consideration, Mason Gutsy. Adar is my name. I am Vasti Adar. Because they always give you a name that they can control so they can do that for voice acting, which makes sense. It's kind of a limitation imposed by adding voice acting to an RPG. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 6. There's actually more of these, wow. By Varric Tathras. I can't believe I fucked that up. The estates of Hightown fall into 3 types. The dwarven palaces in their enclave, huddled around the counterfeit paragon statues for shelter against the onslaught of human ideas that surround them. The foreign quarter, where the wealthiest Orlesian and Antivan merchants stay during their twice-yearly visits to criticize the ship captains and shop clerks and accountants in their employ. And the noble masons, where families can trace their lineage back to Orlesian conquerors and to Tevinter landlords perched to look down on the rabble of ordinary folk scurrying at their feet. But whoever they belong to, all of Hightown estates have 2 things in common. A snowy front entrance used when occupants want to be seen, and a hidden back when they don't. Oh, a showy front entrance. Oh, that's it, snowy. Whoops. The servant's door to the Comte de Favre's mansion was an alley. It was an alley hidden by overgrown topiaries. Donan Brenevkovic picked the lock while his partner Jevlin kept an uneasy lookout. They had left their armor at the barracks, but even in civilian clothes, the recruit managed to look like he was wearing an older brother's hand-me-downs. I don't think this is what the captain meant when she said to get evidence, he muttered. The lock clicked and the Dunnan gently pushed it open. Only a few slivers of light slid through the shuttered windows. Silence hung in the air like a cheap tapestry. Dunnan and Jevlin crept through the dark rooms, alert for any sign of servants, but nothing broke the eerie quiet except for his footsteps. In fact, there was no sign that anyone had been in the house at all until they found the room whose door had been torn from its hinges. Inside, the Comte lay in a pool of blood, one hand clutching a loaded crossbow, a dagger hilt protruding from his back. It's a very vaguely Game of Thrones sounding death. We have is that a landmark? Oh, it's a buying and selling point. Okay. Let's take a look at what kind of stuff you can buy here. Oh, is that it? Is this the only tap? Yep, that's just my new respecking stand. This spot right here. Speak to Varric on the bed. Yeah, I'll get to you in a minute. Hey, Harriet.
Simple blade. Can't go wrong.
I saved your life, I think. I think you're the guy I saved life of. So modify armor, craft weapons, Skyhold customization. That's the new one. Upgrade potions, equip potions, modify weapons. So the potions and armor things are all in one room now. This is my all-purpose upgrading room, basically. That's handy. It's a little more convenient than it was in my previous game. I would have had to go to like 2, 3, maybe even 4 different locations for some of these things that are in this room right now.
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be alright. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
You think it's strange to say? It's stranger to hear.
Don't let it go to your head. We need you level. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. And we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
How's this place shaping up as a forge?
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted an upgrade, but ever forward.
Have you any thoughts about the people we lost at Haven?
Flissa. So sad. Too young. The rest of us go on. It's what we have to do. You gave us the chance. Thanks for that.
You've got it all up and running?
Your basics, like always. There's space here for, I don't know what. This place was built for something big. It'll be a job to fill it.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
So Flissa is the person we lost. I think she was the one inside the inn when it burned down. I didn't really have I feel like I didn't really get a proper chance to try to save her. Oh well, let's take a look at this. So you can change your banners, your beds, drapery, heraldry, decor, throne, and windows. Do you just pick from a list? Looks like you just pick from a list. So that's the Inquisition throne. It's all spiky and shit. I assume that you just get more. Oh, banners. Now these are more detailed. Looks like you have all of them basically. The Circle of Magi symbol is apparently the thing that lets us respect. That's interesting. Orlais, Templar, Tevinter Imperium, Grey Warden. Why would we have a Tevinter Imperium banner? That'd be weird. So, I mean, Inquisition just seems like the no-brainer thing to have. That or maybe Ferelden. Andrastan Chantry, Dalish, Dwarven. Yeah, there's a bunch of different themes here, but Inquisition, it seems like it'd be almost a bad idea to put anything besides Inquisition or maybe Ferelden up here. Or, don't think I have a lot to deal with right here. It'll be a good idea to come back in here and go through my inventory and sell things I don't need, but it's all we're going to really do right now. I do most of my inventory management in this game off camera because you guys don't need to watch me sort through the stuff that's worth deleting from my inventory. 60 item maximum is not ideal. It's a little clunky. I would love to save up for the upgrade that gives you 75, I believe, but that would mean not focusing on things that are much more useful, like increasing my potion count, which would be amazing. There's nothing in here yet. Here we go. It's the open. Now we're in the open. So everyone in that group's downstairs, I think, because there's no more buildings over here. They must be in the other tower.
Look at this place. It's a bloody
There's Vivienne. There's Blackwall.
fit for a king, eh?
I guess maybe I should just talk to everyone as I encounter them, and yeah, I think I'm going to talk to everyone in camp just to see how everyone's adjusting to this. It might be a little while before we leave Skyhold. Hopefully that doesn't bother anybody, but we just had a major revelation, so a lot of story's going to happen for a while.
Maker, you're a mess. Let me have a look at you. Are you all right, my dear? Were you hurt? You look dreadful.
You should have seen me an hour ago.
We should do something about this dirt. We don't need you frightening the faithful. Let's keep up appearances. You've handled this crisis competently, saving as many lives as you did. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
I'm not going to forgive what happened at Haven. Corypheus will answer for what he's done.
You're angry. Good. Anger can save you when everything else is gone. Just make sure you put it to good use. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. I think you know what needs to be done, my dear.
So, Inquisitor. It's Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Droste, what did I step in?
Let me know what she says. I could use some clarification myself.
It's swearing, not praying. She doesn't answer. Not like she's supposed to. I know what happened to you. Or what everyone here thinks happened. It seems... I don't know what it seems.
I can't help if you don't explain what's wrong exactly.
It's got to be nonsense, doesn't it? We're kind of screwed if it isn't. I mean, that Corypheus thing. A Magister, right? Story is, he cracked the Golden City. But that's a hazy dream. If not, Seat of the Maker, real thing. A seat needs a butt, so the Maker, real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world, real things.
It's too far, innit? I just want to plug the Skyhold rubbish so I can go play.
Keep calling it nonsense. That perspective will keep the Inquisition grounded.
Oh, I can do that. Sure could use a few more people shouting no. We fight, the bad things go away, everyone calms down, and everything goes back to normal. A nice, well-paid normal.
I'm hoping you'll stick around. Never know what might interest you.
Or how little, Lord Inquisitor. But don't worry, I'll stay for the food.
So that's refreshing. Sarah had that nice little existential crisis of like, oh shit, did that guy say that he actually made it to where God sits? Because that means that he's real, and that means that, and somewhat logical conclusion there is like, oh god, all of those stories about the end of the world, also kind of true. That's a problem.
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications. We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
On the other hand, that means he can see us from miles away.
Let him come. I swear I'll take the twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
Watch that this enthusiasm of yours doesn't get you killed.
I wouldn't be the first to die in your service. The people flock to your banner, eager to fight for the Herald of Andraste. Their faith is a leash, and your Inquisition has taken hold of it. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
There's so little I remember. What if they're right?
Does it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.